as a special event, we'll hit a new sub the threshold for 25, 35, 50.
Oh shit! Shit!
25. What just happened? Did you beat him to the wall? Now outside?
No, yeah, because I beat it through the wall, it just like crashed.
Is dark right?
Claire, that is Baka. Baka.
What the hell?
What happened?
Baka.
You can see it on stream.
What happened? What? It took me a second to realize why it was red, and I looked down and Baka was black and white. Thank you, Mega. Thank you, Mega.
I like everything about you.
I'm like, what happened? I didn't fuck it up.
Well, Baka, look who we have here. Looks
So-
like it's not the only one who can fuck it up.
Is this like couples night for some reason? Like
Apparently.
Vega and Dog?
So, Hells, does that mean you and Vodka?
If the shoe fits, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, something's fitting.
Excuse you?
That one.
Listen!
Like out of the fucking left field, dude.
I think you just turned Vega into a fucking teapot.
Hi, welcome to the party. How may I take your order?
Okay, your tea's ready.
Imagine being on solo when you're supposed to run Crash.
Oh, but I thought times were useless, Bugatti. Oh, fuck.
That's timing.
I'm a hunter. Hunters don't die. Splat.
Why make you guys pay for it instead of doing it for free? And Gothic, oh god. Gothic, you know what? I was originally gonna say don't fucking clip this, but let's be honest. Somebody's gonna clip it.
Oh, hello, truck driving in front of me.
Alright. Alright, it's on intermission. Also, Chris, I do our kill.
You're doing all your shit.
I'm glad I'm not watching. Watch me work. Watch me, nay.
No, you gotta get the hip stick in there. It looks weird.
That's as much as you're getting.
What the hell?
What?
I did not pay enough for this service.
Annihilator tag. Dog, you may not want to be there.
Why?
Ion Storm.
I'm okay.
Got that Iron Storm.
How did you live?
Oh shit! I'm fucking behind it.
If you had the fun, no longer you do it.
The back in the Vex pool?
The Vex pool?
Hell yeah, that's kinky shit.
Why does it feel like burning?
Why does it feel like I'm getting turned into a Vex?
Kate, is that you?
Oh, too soon.
Wow!
Jesus.
啊
Ah!
Stop reviving me!
Do I have to re-die because I'm allowed to respawn?
Yes. Stop fucking reviving me!
Thank you, Bugatti. Thank you. Quickly, shorts! Revive Baka! Yeah.
Fucking hate all of you.
Escape shot.
Give you what?
Bread.
Bread. I thought you said head.
Bread?
Bread?
Bread.
I mean, if you're gonna go downstairs, take that too.
Oh,
Daddy,
Two birds, one stone. Excuse me. I'm eating a good noodle. What the fuck? I am eating.
Vega and I are drunk.
okay, heads up. If you need extras.
I see that. You realize you can repair the same one multiple times, right? Hold on, that's getting clipped. Ow. Ow. Ow.
I take it for every single time it happens. Tier 2 subscribers get 2, Tier 3s get 3, so on and so forth. And then whenever there's a special event, like that hits a new sub, like a threshold, so 25, 35, 50,
Oh shit!
75.
No!
You guys causing trouble over there.
What did you do? What just happened? Did you eat him to the wall?
Yeah.
Is he now outside?
No, he's dead because I yeeted him through the wall into spiked traps.
And then we don't mob on.
And the relic is lost to time, and we all die.
Yay! Ah!
Lucy's like, oh my
I
fucking
talked
god,
about it.
there's a goddamn Minotaur there.
Minotaur Venus, right side.
You moron! Move! 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 Move!
Run away!
I did not know you could put the name.
Everyone win! Everyone win! Everyone win!
Hello and welcome. How are we doing today? I'm Tabaka, and I'm a huge video game nerd. And today, I'm playing more Honkai Star Rail. Why? Well, first off, I need to finish up the 3.6 storylines so that way I can actually catch up on some of the lore stuff I've been trying to catch up with, because, you know, I'm a lore nut, and, well, because I haven't finished the story, I'm purposely keeping out of some of the lore things that are going on, or discussions that are going on right now. And two, I want to prove that I am fucking right, which I have been about a lot of stuff so far. I was not right about Terravox, though. Well, I was not right about the relationship between Terravox and Geos, but I'm not complaining about that. That was actually a nice little turn of they were two different people, which was hinted at in various places, but then confirming that Terravox technically was the demigod and Geos was not, and everything, because it was said that Geos was the demigod, but I don't know. Either way, I really enjoyed that part, and especially the transformation of Don Hung, which is where we ended up last time. So now we're going to be delving more into whatever Evernight is. And I have a few ideas of what Evernight is, but once we finish up the story, we're going to be moving into the event with the Dromas and raising the Dromas up for a bit. And depending on how long that goes, I might want to, or after that, I will probably end up switching to doing some Divergent universe stuff. Largely because, well, first off, there was a big update. I want to see if I can get to the Alicia or sorry, not Alicia. Sorry, Cyrene. I was in a debate about Alicia versus Cyrene recently. But I wanted to get up to and try to see the Cyrene interaction, which was added in this patch. And also, you know, there's 20 more levels to go and grind to get mats and, more importantly, Stellar Jades. So I can try to bring Evernight home. Which luckily I am off the 50-50. I have the guarantee on her, and I'm currently at like 50-something pity. So I've been doing good. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm really kind of hoping that I get her relatively soon. And then I also know we are getting the free done hung halfway through the patch, which is going to be quite nice, not gonna lie. But yeah, that is the plan for today. Depending on how things go, I might touch over to some other stuff. I've been doing a lot of stuff grinding in Diablo 4 recently with Necromancer, and I just finished out the build that I am personally enjoying a lot. I know it's not a meta build, but I also, for those of you who don't know, my general stand pace on meta is it can go fuck itself, because meta is more, or being able to personally express your build in a way that is best for you is more important than being a fucking meta slave. I was floating back here to Destiny and how the fact that I could have outperforming DPS with my own builds, well, not outperforming, but like, I hated doing frame perfect shit, and in Destiny, a lot of the DPS was you have to be almost frame perfect on stuff. And I was like, fuck that. I'm going to make something that works better for me, personally, and have that take charge. And 9 times out of 10, it ended up being a quote-unquote meta-adjacent build, where it was like 90% meta, 10% whatever the fuck I could do, because, you know, I also have physical disabilities, and mental disabilities, and other issues. Anyway, enough of me blathering on about meta bullshit. But that is the plan for today. Tomorrow I am probably looking at going to be doing some Hades 2 with the release coming up full out. And again, with that release, it is going to be starting at a new playthrough from the beginning and having fun. Monday is going to be a day off. Then next week is going to be next week. There is definitely going to be some 7 Days to Die on the solo world in there at some point. Because I do want to go back to that. Like, I have the itch to play it more. And especially, like, I'm hesitant to do this, but it is something I'm thinking about doing, is doing a couple of streams where I make POIs of my own. And I'm just sitting here, because there's a couple of POIs that I think are really, like, ideas that I have that are really cool, at least in my opinion. But, like, going through and actually creating them, and then if I can create enough POIs, shuffle them into the standard POI mix, and have some fun with David Rick and be like, hey, look, these ones are specifically designed by me, so a lot of the bullshit that we all hate is no longer there. And if I do end up doing that, I probably will end up doing it, but I don't know. It's one of the things that's in my head. A large part of it is I am in very, very much a building mood lately. And so the idea of going through and building POIs just sounds fun to me. But anyway, all of that is in for the future. For now, we shall continue the trauma that is Honkai Impact. Honkai Star Rail. Not Impact. I was doing Impact earlier. I may or may not have forgot I needed to do the little Fall Guys event that Impact is doing right now. I didn't do all of it, and I kind of forgot about it. I was like, wait a minute, I need to go back and get my daily stuff done for that. Like, I have it, like, I just got the emblem and everything, but I want to finish it up. Okay. So let's go talk to Hyacinthulence and, or Hyacinth and, Castris here.
Go forth with courage, little Grave Rye.
I love the nicknames they have for us.
Will guard your arrival, and my songs will accompany your journey ahead.
When I return victorious, I'll throw you a bonfire feast for you.
You still remember how much I love fire and feasts. All right then. It's a promise. Go find your companion and see your journey through. I'll raise a glass while I await your triumphant return. And then, When we reunite in the ocean at the boundaries of this world, let me play a song for you beneath the glow of fire.
Sounds like a deal.
At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. If I hadn't met you at the end of the world, I would have thought Lady Trinan's prophecy was wrong.
In the new world, a sea of flowers will surely bloom.
As Lady Trinan used to say, fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate.
I always love that saying.
Thank you. My own path has finally come to a gentle end. Take all beautiful wishes with you. March forward with determination, and don't look back.
I still adored the whole thing at the end of the patch with Castris of walking away from her. I thought they handled that so well. Also, I forgot to do a quick little story recap before we did it. So, that's the Grove. It kind of got a hole blasted in it by our Dawnbringer friend, shall we say. And, yeah, kind of blasted a hole down to where Everknight's hiding. And Terravox was blocking the hole, and, you know, our dragon friend decided to say hello and say fuck that shit, and took on the core flame of Earth and re-rose the tree, and now there's a dragon in it. A golden light that can destroy the world pierces through the sky, the sacred tree, and the mountains. Looking from where you are, you can see that light behind the scar still.
Finan is still fighting against the destruction. Hycelans and Castorus remain on watch, guarding the path that led us. Only by moving forward can we honor the efforts of all Chrysosaurs.
Hold on. Yeah, I got to the mute button in time for a sneeze. Haha. Anyway, I love that they have that there, where it's just the, hey, by the way, you gotta keep moving forward. You can look back, but don't start coming back. Also, I want to be able to... Oh. Hello, little bug. I want to get a closer look at the dragon on the tree. I can see if I can use the teleporter myself. Because I don't have fingers, so I can't turn the puzzle. Aw, poor bug. Where... There. Hi, Bartolos! I don't even think there was an indication that he was here. Except maybe that coin of whimsy that was right there. Hi, Bartolos. I always suspected this thing had a link to the world beyond the sky. And since it's you, I figured you'd get what I meant. To be honest, I don't really get it myself. Anyway, don't miss a chance. Mysterious treasure lies hidden in the enigmatic room. Only the Lord Bartolo's power can help claim it. And let's not, excuse me, waste any time. Okay. Loot. Oh. Okay. Treasure hunt. So break all the flying pigs. Also, I do find it hilarious that the sound effects are the same as what you would see in, or what you would hear in, Kingdom Hearts. And so every time I see Bartolos, like we're taking command of Bartolos for a moment, it's just like, oh, hey, look, it's Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah. Nom. Do. Okay, Bartolos can't go any further than that. Thank you, Bartolos. I do admit, taking control of this is fine.
Nestia's altar. Could the golden thread be leading us to the world's deepest secret?
Probably. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if a Goliath was sitting here like, about fucking time you found this. There's the 13th core flame. Or the symbol for it, the infinity sign. This has been the secret all along.
A symbol in the shape of Amphorius?
You ever seen it anywhere in the world? I feel like I've seen this somewhere before.
Where was it? Can you remember?
Oh, right. It was as I have written. Yep. Now open this book. I'll be waiting for you here in the past.
That doesn't make sense. How could a world enclosed within the scepter have a way of knowing what it looks like from outer space? Unless the mural isn't a drawing of Amphorius, but rather someone saw the mural and shaped the world in its image.
Ding, ding, ding. Wait. So, going off previous trailers, one of the things we saw was March 7th in Evernight form eating Amphorius. I'm wondering if Amphorius looks the way it does because of March 7th.
Could that someone be Xandar?
I don't think it's Xandar.
No.
Yeah.
His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding must be a blind spot of the experiment. I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this great tomb, or the secrets buried within it.
Finally, we found his weakness. Did his creation go out of control again? He's using me to dig up these secrets. Yeah.
He must be calculating something. But this time, with the Chrysoceres giving us their full support, we've had the upper hand from the start.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to go out on a limb here real quick and do a quick little prediction. So first off, we know Amphorius is a torus loop. Basically a loop that cycles upon itself for a never ending. One of the things that came out around the same time as Amphorius was the animation for the anniversary. And first off, song's amazing, animation's amazing on it. But its whole thing is it's adding distance up through a majority of it until it gets to a certain point. And then the distance goes 9999 across the entire screen and then switches over to infinity. We have a thought that Deliverance is destruction. We know that as far as the Scepter is concerned. We thought Deliverance might be switching over to Trailblaze. But what if Trailblaze has been here all along? What if this symbol, the infinity sign, is the symbol for the core flame of Trailblaze? Or the equivalents? Or, like, it even could just be the core flame of Future. Or something like that. Like, again, I've had this theory this entire time, ever since Amphorius started. And we heard of, oh, there are 12 gods and 12 demigods, blah, blah. Like, they're missing a 13th. This is based off the Flame Chasers. The Flame Chasers are specifically 13. And, like, it is brought up many, many times that they are 13. It is important that they are 13. What if this has been here this entire time? And basically, Evernight has been able to, in a sense, rewrite everything from Amphorius if she came here, or if she was from, part of her was from Amphorius already, and gave it the core flame of the Trailblaze in order for it to be able to continue infinitely forward. Because again, that goes into the whole thing of the goal of the Trailblaze is to turn the unknown into the known and fight the unknowable. Or at least that's my interpretation of what the Trailblaze is supposed to be. So that's an interesting thought there.
This
All right,
forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Fine and Stripe merely opened the entrance. Yet Evernight can freely swim through it as she pleases. It cannot be reached by the erudition, nor can it be erased by the destruction. Be careful. What lies dormant beneath may well be Amphorius' final path.
It's not the final path, though, anymore. We're here. The Trailblaze is here. The Trailblaze is the fourth path here. I have thoughts.
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
I love Hyacinth. Hyacinth. Hyacinth is adorable and must be protected. She is the fucking Gracia of this world. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The teleporter was a trap. I had a feeling it was. That's why I did it the way I did.
Sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Such a pure soul. Anyway, catch the bug. As long as I hide in the dark corner, no one will ever find me. How did you find me? The boarding pass is vibrating. There must be a nymph nearby. You could find me in this place. Then I'm done playing with you. That's it. I'm done playing with you. Alright, anyway. Touch. That is one of the others.
It feels like we're plunging into an abyss.
Almost like it's remembrance. Anyway, that is one of the things I appreciate about Amphorius. Is Amphorius's design work has been consistent the entire time. I was just thinking about it. It's like, oh, it's an elevator. Well, it has been clearly shown throughout the entirety of Amphorius that the elevators are always look the same no matter what. And I kind of really appreciate that they use very basic design influences. Well, I won't say basic, but they use design influences to tell you it's like, hey, this is where you need to go, and it's just they tell you once and all that. I just have a transparent 3D model. Somebody forgot to turn masking off, that's why. Wait. Is this the other side of where Ornyx was? Or is this the vortex?
Are those distant structures all entombed data?
Probably. I can't actually go over to it. There you go. Oh my Circes, never I seen a hole that big before. This is absolutely bugtastic. Even deeper than that double crosser's bottomless pit of the stomach. Speaking of Zagreus, there's one of his hands. So are these the representation of deep storage then?
The whirlpool of remembrance. Bottomless and unfathomable. Behind this mist must be Evernight's domain.
Yeah, more than likely.
Ready? Once we step inside, I'm afraid there will be no turning back.
You're about to enter immersive storytelling mode. Let's go for March 7th. Let's go and save this
For
one.
March 7th, and for Amphorius.
Okay, or for both.
Let's go. On the Trailblaze, no one gets left behind.
Good sentiment. Okay, we're going to Black Swan now.
This maze is full of memory loss.
Your voice sounds different from usual. I only hear a hint of curiosity. The rest is all fear. Beautiful memo keeper.
Okay. Now the question is, did Black Swan let herself get
I know exactly where that fear comes from. The Evernight is a mimetic entity's natural nemesis. They will swallow you whole with just a flick of my pinky finger.
So that is one of the other things that I've been noticing. I was kind of going through a couple of the older trailers. Whenever March does the whole thing with the finger to her mouth, it's always her pinky. There has to be some significance with the pinky finger.
I am the garden's enemy. I have never denied that fact.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, you've certainly got a unique way of protecting people. At least she's still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the garden's rules? Maybe I still have a chance.
No. I don't think you do.
Wait, what?
It's not very elegant to spy on someone's thoughts, you know? Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo keeper, the least you could do is answer some of my questions.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more time and send a message to your companions?
You would have already realized she was going to do that if you were able to read her thoughts like that, Evernight. That is... You are literally doing this for the sake of Black Swan at this
And
point.
here I thought you were already watching my companion's every move.
And Black Swan calling her
I
out.
am. Earth stirrings have ceased. They have defeated Terravox and are heading here as we speak.
Okay.
Don't tell me that's part of your plan, too.
It probably is.
It's not.
Oh.
But I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone against an entire world, even I might miss something. But I know how to adapt to the circumstances. Just like right now. How I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird. Your longing for memories remains pure. Unlike those memo snatchers.
So she... Okay. So Black Swan literally is a true follower of Remembrance. She follows the actual sentiment of Remembrance, which is let's rebuild the world through memories, unlike the memo snatchers, which are let's take everything we can.
Your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted by the garden's dark side.
I'll take that as a compliment.
As you should.
But I still don't understand why you kidnapped me here.
Well, seeing is believing. So, why don't we take a stroll together?
She's testing Black Swan's resolve.
This ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel, in the language of erudition. But I gave it a friendlier name.
Oh, so she's literally in the very base level code. Because if she's in the kernel, that means like she's in the base of the operating system.
The heart of Amphorius. The great tomb of the Nameless Titan.
Yep, there's the 13th Titan.
The Nameless Titan.
You'll see with your own eyes just how important the remembrance has been in this world.
The Remembrance has been keeping the 13th Titan hidden. So that way it could be used as a tool against Lygus.
And how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
Oh, wait. Is that finality? March, you sneaky girl.
Here, all this time.
That's right. Curious about how I discovered this place? It's not actually all that complicated. The road we just walked was the beginning of March 7th's journey in Amphorius.
Okay.
The beginning?
Do you still remember how 3 paths are said to intertwine in Amphorius? That 3 entities, each comparable to an emanator, left their marks in this world.
Wait, comparable to emanators, so they're not actually emanators? Wait, what?
There's Xandar, Iron Tomb, and...
That's right. To this day, there have been no signs of the entity corresponding to the remembrance.
Did you take the mantle
The
then?
Garden of Recollection was curious about that too. So the Memo Snatchers spent an unimaginably long time chiseling out a tiny channel to peek into this world. But
Okay.
there was always a power in the memory zone that kept them out. And when March 7th's consciousness was seized, it was a ripple of the remembrance that protected her and sent her in here.
Huh.
Can I assume, then, that this hypothetical emanator of remembrance was consistently protecting this world from the Garden's eyes until the Astral Express arrived?
That's correct. You're a smart one.
March is from Amphorius. If that theory is actually going to be proven true,
But
holy fuck.
why?
Go see for yourself, little bird. The memories contain everything.
Okay.
This gate is really impressive.
These are March 7th's memories.
Didn't move at all, huh? I just got here and I'm already locked out. A journey of 1,000 miles stopped at the door? That's terrible.
Is she stuck?
No, she just hasn't thought of a way around it yet.
Keep watching. The fun stuff is just ahead.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
Okay, so this is the scepter.
What? Did I touch something I shouldn't have?
Execute formatting protocol.
Okay.
What's going on? Formatting?
Oh, they accidentally woke up Evernight.
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Hey! Don't just activate like that! How do I stop this thing?
Warning. 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 Operation authorized. Protocol name.
Interesting. Back to Baka.
Finally it stopped! Wait, did you just mention her name? She's barely spent any time in Amphorius, and she's already famous? You.
Wait, is that Cyrene's voice?
I don't know what you're saying. Let's not speak in riddles, alright? Why don't we start with an introduction? I'm Mark 7th, and I'm that person's companion. Sorry I accidentally ended up barging in here.
Establishing communications.
Communications? Oh, does this mean I finally get to talk to someone real? I really need help.
March finally navigated the phone tree.
Channel established. Proceeding to encapsulate.
Whoa, wait. What? Encapsulate? Encapsulate me?
Encapsulation complete. Initiating transmission. Transmission destination. Recurrence number 335503336.
she was here before the recurrences, as I thought. And she got sent to that one.
What's going on? My body.
The memory stopped so suddenly.
She was already lying in the abyss of fate the next time she woke up. And Orynyx was calling her mother.
Or is Cyrene a part of her?
Mother?
Maybe that's just how the Titan calls all Remembrance Pathstriders. Like how they call Thule Skyfather.
Could
so
be.
March 7th had already brushed against the inner workings of this world at the beginning of her journey. That warning in her memories must have been the Scepter's safety protocol. But why did it mention the Trailblazer? March 7th should have entered Emphorius long before she and Donham did.
It might have been that it was waiting for the
An
Trailblazer.
inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Let's put
Unless-
that aside for now. The protocol didn't kill March 7th. Instead, it threw her deep into extrapolations.
I'm right about the finality connection. And I think Evernight has already realized it too. So one of the things about Star Rails, the Path of Finality, specifically Terminus, who is the Aeon of Finality, lives through time backwards. So, like, that's the whole thing with the Stellaron Hunters and the script and everything. It's because they are completing the script for Terminus, for the Path of Finality. Like, that's the thing. Stellaron Hunters are actually followers of the Finality. Why would it know the Traveler? Because it's living backwards in time. The Scepter is acting as Finality. Which would also make sense that the 13th one would then be Trailblaze.
Over the next 97 days, the two of us, trailblazed through Emphorius as mimetic entities as she evaded the Administrator's pursuit.
Fuck you, Legus!
Must have been a difficult and lonely journey for her.
Yes. No one could see March 7th. She didn't belong to Emphorius's memories, so she could only watch this world from the sidelines, like a transparent shadow.
I'm also wondering what the significance of 97 days is.
Then when did you appear?
On the day that she ran out of options. March 7th tried so many things to help her companions, but the only outcome of her efforts was a few Amphorian folktales.
The rosy celestial
In
maiden.
the end, she had only one option left. Just as she wished. I erased everything using the power of oblivion.
The power of finality.
Then, I protected her and Don Hun, and made sure that they were spared from the Memo Snatcher's clutches when they broke through the seal.
And you've been hiding in the shadows ever since, while manipulating time and colluding with Earth, all the way till now.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. The story of the Remembrance has just begun. Why don't we step into it together? As someone qualified to walk with me, you can now take in all the secrets behind this door.
Oh, that's a horrible offer to Black Swan. She will not say no to wanting to know more secrets. She will never say no.
How, in a blank space of time, another futile journey across 30 million lifetimes was forgotten by this world.
Oh, she's talking about Cyrene.
I thought Evernight would have done something to stop us, but it's been smooth sailing the whole way through.
She wants us there because we... Oh, she wants us there because we hold Cyrene. Cyrene's technically our memo sprite. And Cyrene's the key to everything. Oh, okay. Okay, there's the garment keeper.
Give it some sunshine and the color will get even prettier.
Surprised there's no bug in here. I'm really surprised there's no bug in here. Yeah, because there's that symbol again. Okay.
Are you ready?
It's behind the door. Careful, it could be a trap. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Safety protocol solid the exomyth. Looks like we don't have permission. Looks like time to reinforce it. Why? Did I touch something I shouldn't have? It's same as the exomyth.
That means we're in the right place.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Get ready. Incoming.
Welcome back.
What?
I'll be waiting for you.
That is Cyrene.
It mentioned your name.
What it said sounded so familiar. Seems like the threat is gone. Someone's helping us out from the shadows.
I'm getting a feeling of deja vu. Like the first time I opened as I've written.
Yeah, it's Cyrene.
Thankfully, Evernight didn't take that book. Let's try using it.
Take out as I have written.
Operation authorized. Protocol name.
Cyrene.
The seal's gone. Didn't think this book would have a use here.
Unless if it's holding Cyrene. How many times do I have to fucking say it? All I'm sitting here is going, if there's a fucking...
Is that...
First off, that's Cyrene. Second off, there's a fucking field somewhere. Yeah. Hi, Cyrene.
Hi. Miss me yet?
Yes. Of course I missed you. Cyrene, what are you doing here? Of course I missed you. No, I didn't miss you. Never think about these things. No, where you been?
I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you.
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress. 0.015%.
I'm wondering if this is all the way back at the very start. Where Cyrene is... And the formatting is the progress of Iron Tomb.
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Something's wrong. She's not talking to us. She's not the mem you know. Could she be a Cyrene from the past?
Sorry, my mic fucked up there for a moment.
Formatting progress. 23.
Oh, never mind. Well, I thought it was wrong.
5.
Ripples of past reverie.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress. 40.
Where should I start this time? Let me see. There. Shall we start with the meeting between the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the king's Aegis, Anaxa?
Interesting.
Complete.
Okay. If this goes the way I think it's going to go at this point, it confirms a theory that I have. Which is the... Oh, God, if I have to go over all the imaginary tree theory that I have. But basically, the way that I see this is the imaginary tree exists throughout all the Hoyoverse games. It's just a thing. It's there. It is the concept of stories themselves. It is basically the extreme version of multi-universe theory from quantum theory, which is the idea behind it is every time there is any type of causality act or a causal action, basically anytime something happens. So the example I always love to use, if I slam my fist down on the desk, that is an action. Whatever happens, happens. Any variable within there that happens sets off into its own universe. So my majority of the time I go and slam my fist down on the desk like this. But if I do that an infinite amount of times, there are going to be things that change. Did I break something? Hold on. Did I break my model? Hold on. I broke VC. Hey! I have an actual practical example. Yay! So, let's say, I go and I hit my desk. There are two options there. One was I broke VC face. Another option was I didn't break VC face. The world that we saw was the one that I did. Now you guys get to see all the stuff that happens behind the scenes real quick. That's funny. Anyway, so the idea is if you do it an infinite amount of times, anything that can happen would. So a quick and easy example, the two worlds that were just created by that were, one was my VC face, didn't fuck up at all, just kept on working. The other option is it broke. Well, both of those paths exist. There is a universe that it did happen and it didn't happen. Just as if I were to hit the desk an infinite amount of times, there are times that, my hand would pass through it. There are times that, I would cause a nuclear fusion explosion from hitting the desk because all of the atoms arranged just right. All of that happens no matter what. The imaginary tree is that on steroids. Basically, if it can exist, it does. But beyond that, it is not just a record of the physical happenings, but also of the stories we tell. So the idea is you have the imaginary tree, which is out there, and we think of it as just the things that happen in our world. Well, one branch off over here to the left, it could be fucking... sorry, brain farting. It could be Harry Potter. Another one's Lord of the Rings. Another one's Star Wars. And all these... Well, another one's Star Realm. All of these exist on the imaginary tree at the same time, alongside what we perceive as the universe. However, we can manipulate the tree. Because the tree is made of nothing but stories, including our own stories. What's to say you can't rewrite a portion of the tree to override another? What's to say a little girl from ID Elysia rewrites the story by telling the scepter, by telling a simulated version of the imaginary tree a new story to change the fate of her world. If that proves fucking true, holy balls. Because I've had this idea that that's kind of where this has all been going for a while, because we saw it in Genshin with what happened with Water. We've seen similar things happen in Honkai Impact 3rd with with what Otto did. There are even versions of it in Girl Gun Z. And hell, all fucking the new game that's coming out, I can't remember it. The new one with Kiana that's coming out, the auto battler, the chess battler game, the auto chess game, that one. Anima Nexus, that. It's just another story being told by the tree.
Did you hear that?
Mighty the Sage and Anaxis, all Cyrene from the past, should have died long ago. She's speaking to the thing. The sage, yeah.
This is obviously not the history we know. It might be one of the possibilities in the 30 millions. Cyrene should have died at the start of every recurrence. So why is she here? And who was she talking to?
She's talking to the scepter.
That book she mentioned.
It is as I have written.
That's very likely. That door reacted to the book as well.
This has been Cyrene's secret hiding place.
Let's try copying what she did.
Take out the book.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
So there's Talantin. That's law. That's...
Access failed. Error code Gamma 13.
That's it. As I've written is definitely connected with this great tomb.
Did it say recurrence? All these runes represent the Titans. Yep.
There are 12 chapters in As I've Written, corresponding to the 12 demigods. Maybe the nameless recollections match these runes. Let's try linking them first.
Okay. Collect the Titan runes projected into the tomb devices and space will proceed. Look from specific angles. So, okay. Alright. There's Talantin. That's the easy one.
Ulysses 504. Downloaded.
Work. Incoming ad.
As expected, the data stream flew into the crystal in the middle. It's absorbing the memories in the book in this manner.
Yep. Hi,
The
Cyrene.
world never learned how Saridra rewrote the law, but I believe it was Emporius' decisive move against destiny.
I love it that it's like, oh yeah, we don't know what Saridra did, but she definitely did fucking something.
30 million departures. 30 million shatterings.
Yeah.
And the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed Trebios, but she was never betrayed by humanity.
Yep. Giannis, passage.
Uplotis 405. Downloaded.
Treeby.
This is so desolate. What exactly is it?
It's a good question. Well, anyway, first off, this is what happens to the world if we fail.
All that studying at the Grove is still to wait.
It's like, oh hey look, a hammer.
The color will get even prettier.
Okay. Hello, bug. Oh, greetings, dear Trevor. This means hello. If you're searching for a way but end up going in circles, this means if you're stuck, change between day and night and you'll find the exit path right under where I stand, telling you how to get out. Oops, Smiley have spilled it all out. So there's our exit. Treasure.
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
Alright, touch.
You must be very familiar with the story of time now, so why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead? You must be very familiar with the story of time now, so why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
Let's say, or next time. All things.
I could find that.
Touch. On. Cool. First, hello, bug. When I'm asleep, it says 8. But when I arise, it shows infinity of greatness. I've deciphered the truth of the symbol. Anyway. Hello, Ornix.
India 093. Downloaded. Scopeo 365. Downloaded. Branch number 1. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337.
I will admit, I love how they do the interacting between the two maps.
1%.
Okay.
There's a notch in the terminal that's just the right size for this book.
Branch number 1. Archived.
Okay.
Encapsulating encryption key.
There's the door. Yoink.
This As I've Written book is a data terminal that has been modified by the Remembrance.
That
It
tracks.
might have looked like Cyrene was reading a story, but she was actually carrying out a data transfer.
I mean, yeah. Is that even possible? Who's on the receiving end? So it's like a portable hard drive.
Right. That's a more direct way to think about it.
Congratulations, we have a flash drive.
No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. This book is a key, but Cyrene could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter. So where did she get this key?
From beyond this world.
Do you remember? During her brief existence, Cyrene once encountered a certain Eon.
Yeah, she encountered Fuli.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream, and the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
It's no secret that Orynyx and Fuli are related. That Eon also appeared when you encountered Mem. We still don't know the role they play in Amphorius. But if Cyrene accidentally stepped onto the path of remembrance, then her sacrifice wasn't just for resetting the cycle. There was another purpose.
Listen!
It was for rewriting the story.
Encryption key encapsulation.
If my hypothesis holds, then the scene we just saw will replay many more times.
Yep. Time to go gather the next set of gods.
Be careful. Everknight's eyes are everywhere.
I want to
Don't
touch
get
it.
too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us.
Touch. Oh. And here I was expecting to do something. Also, I love that this is the mirror of the sky. Like, there has to be a bug around here. I was correct. Fast charging bug. Feel endless currents flowing beneath me and hear the electrical charges sizzling against my outer shell. Though I wonder, isn't fast charging bad for my hardware? Only one way to find out, my little friend. Tosses that charging unit.
What is this? It's hard to believe. Is this still Amphorius?
I am having feelings of like this getting thrown back to Halo Infinite. This is the data archives.
So many countless storage arrays. This would even rival the cyber prison of Inupis.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
It could.
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress
0.027. It's always so on time. Never late at all.
Yeah.
It's okay, I get it. It's just trying to remind me how precious time is. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment, and just stared at it in a trance. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
So, welcome back, Twitch. I've seen the Myriad Celestial trailer that plays at the end of this. They did the same thing that they did with Finon, where they had that Myriad Celestial trailer where he goes and fights Nanook, published. And I know where this is going. And I'm sitting here going like, she is the nymph.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Cyrene.
As I expected. The answer is the remembrance.
Yep.
An eon appearing in her dreams, 3 paths intertwining in Amphorius, and I have reasons to suspect that Foley's gaze once swept over this world before the scepter completely fell into destruction.
And honestly, remembrance and destruction are literally polar opposites.
And that Cyrene basked in that divine gaze.
They knew what was going on, but still allowed the destruction fly. The garden knew nothing about her. When basking in Aeon's gaze turned someone into an emanator. That's the question I want answered.
Most of the time, a gaze is simply a natural phenomenon, though some Pathstriders regard it as a supreme honor. An emanator, however, must possess power granted by an Aeon's blessing.
That is actually the first time we've had, I believe, 100% confirmation, at least in the main story, of what an emanator is. You can get a gaze and not be an emanator. You only become an emanator when you actually are given power by the Aeon.
I know what you're thinking. That theoretical emanator of remembrance remains a mystery. But now, I'm leaning towards the idea that what the garden's mirror reflected was a kind of miracle that Foley left behind.
Yep. Okay, so Cyrene needs 30 million sacrifices. Oh, shit, I hit them.
Most of the time, I know what you're thinking. Yes. We're thinking legend says that Foley sits in meditation in the Anasrava Pure Land, spreading the seeds of remembrance across the universe. And when the cosmos ends, all the different realms will be reborn in their garden. If this sealed-off world is also within their gaze, then it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these incredible amounts of memories and store them somewhere out of the erudition's sight.
Almost like, you know, these giant data capsules that we saw behind us.
This mechanism was previously the Time Titan and their demigod. But after Amphorius entered an endless loop...
Time's divine authority stood empty. Cyrene acted on her own behalf then. As I have written, became the remembrance median.
It's that ceremonial blade.
Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Aeon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Aeon will surely direct their gaze here.
Cyrene, you manipulative little one. Holy fuck.
A glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
The ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence, And at the end of every journey, Cyrene's soul took the extrapolated memories stored within the blade and buried them in this great tomb.
Yep.
That's how the memories of Amphorius transcended the loop and were continuously stored, while the scepter had to revert its progress over and over again because of loss in its logic. Fuli's blessing will not disappear as long as this process keeps going.
I knew their gaze never left. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphorius won't be forgotten.
Cyrene encountered the Eon's gaze and regarded them as the hope to continue her world. That's why she offered them memories over and over, even if she had to turn herself into nothingness every time. As to why she insisted on keeping her human form and offering the memories through reading a story.
Hey, sometimes you have to keep your sanity.
Might have been the only way for her to
Yep.
maintain her sense of humanity and leave her mark in this world.
At the end of the day, Cyrene loves all of humanity.
Even though everything was just her wishful thinking.
It's not wishful thinking. We'll witness those memories. It's not wishful thinking.
Based on the runes on the floor, the encryption key from earlier should be used here. There are 3 keys in total. We're 1/3 of the way through.
Yep. City of Ember. Unlock, control, access. No.
I'll leave it to you.
Load the encryption key.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told.
Alright.
It's like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
The path disappeared. Go!
Investigate. There's still more to do. Okay. So we have to go and light all of them up. Enter the hidden path. Okay. Hi, Cyrene.
Then, the sky sent down rainbows and showed the world a gentle smile.
Formatting progress. 93.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again. Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy. I have started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands. Where did the very first ripples want these memories to be sent to?
Formatting progress. 94. Point.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting, never changing, like the fate of the flame chase in every cycle.
Yep.
If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Nope. It's the very definition of what the flame chase is. To throw a flame into the future.
Formatting progress. Process error. Analyzing.
Wait, what?
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me? Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it? Thank you for listening to me all this time. So, shall we continue?
Formatting complete.
The endless cycle took its toll on her. Even Cyrene could not resist despair when faced with eternal stasis.
Yeah.
Like Aslana, she started to wonder whether everything was futile.
But they wouldn't give up. Neither will we. Mere process error in this memory. It's exactly the same. Yeah, there's a process error.
So you noticed it too. Who exactly was she talking to? I thought it was an Eon at first, but the way she talked, it didn't sound like praying to a god at all. Maybe she's talking to her imagination? A hero within? But that wouldn't explain the process error.
So we could have a Ghost in the Machine type thing, but I don't know.
No matter who that listener is, Cyrene's storytelling is just a data stream for the scepter. Maybe, she thought, as long as she kept tossing drift bottles into the distance.
Take out as I've written.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Yeah. Hey, there it is.
Once again, Castor is offered her final embrace to death.
Thanatos.
And from then on, she started another lonesome watch. How wonderful would it be for someone to give her a real hug?
Epi-Ikia 216 downloaded.
Okay. Should be a bug around here somewhere. Wait a minute. I need the main melody to come back again. Come on, give me that main melody again. It's not going to. Damn it. The reason why I was wanting that melody to come back is I'm pretty sure that's the song, or at least parts of the song, that we hear when we're dealing with the Elysium Ever After.
A devious cat. The trickery that fooled the...
The hand of Zagreus.
Damn it!
Seems like
Walk too far forward. Yep. Engage.
Maybe the room will only be completed after the modules are inserted into the slot.
Yeah, more than likely. I hit the wrong thing. Oh, shit. Okay, so that's an elevator. Thanatos.
945 downloaded.
AKA the devious little cat. So I saw Coins of Whimsy. Okay, so it is definitely worth it to go down there once we're, or go through that elevator once we're done. The question is, how many Coins of Whimsy are... Oh, there's another one all the way over there. Whee! Two, and there's three. Whee! Bonk. Loot. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, there's Nikador. Alright, well, we'll leave this here because there's another hand Thanatos there. Or not Thanatos, Zagreus. Alright. Descend. Alright, flying around at the speed of sound. Okay, so this is... Oh, this is where the new set is. Okay. So, yeah, this is the world remaking Deliverer. That's a law on the point. Self-enshrouded recluse. Okay. That's the one for Mark 7th, or sorry, for Evernight and for Dam Hung. Ah, glorious circuit board. Your wiring flows like a vessel of sacred tree Circes. Your circuits pulse like the arteries of Nesta's heart. I wish to know how you work and build a mech that belongs to me. Alright, Seed, calm down. Open sesame.
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna have to go through these. So it needs an electrical signal of some sort. Let's grab the hand real quick. For I have an idea. Well, maybe. It might also be one of those ones of I can't open it yet. But I have an idea. Whee! To the invisible wall, bonk. Okay, so nothing on the backside there. Yeah, I was thinking there might be something I could hit from back here, but apparently not. There's nothing else to grab here. I don't see anything there. I can't... Yeah, that doesn't go anywhere, unfortunately. Yeah, that might be one of those things of we have to come back to later. Which is fine. Gives me something to do later. In the meantime, let's go say hi to Nikodor.
Midamos's road of strife once again reached its glorious and lonely end. As always.
Yeah, poor Midamos. He really gets the short end of the stick on a lot of this. Space Anchor. Also, I'm realizing, belatedly, my team is fucked up. You are supposed to be there. Anyway. I need the door.
Denied.
You were denied access. Memories about strife are always so defiant and resistant. A fight is unavoidable.
Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Yeah.
Warning. Illegal operations detected.
No, we just have to fight strife once more.
Life is not built here. Embrace a new life.
Anyway, Pollux. Time to eat some strife again.
The way that went
breaks on that.
Smell the glue? Destroy the sky. Shall remember.
Go, fat fuck.
May death protect us!
I'm looking, it's like 400,000? Like, wait, what's going? Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm in actual story mode. I'm not in,
Watch closely.
not in any of the special modes.
Don't be rash.
So, you know, it's regular damage.
As you wish. The future is
Get a mem. I'm saving the ults because I should be able to do it without needing them. Good job, fat fuck. Fuck it.
Embrace a new life.
Go, Gadget, or Gadget Dragon. Door didn't even last the whole
Reach
time.
the end of the story. Olympus 600. Down Eleos 252. Downloaded. Branch number 2. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 31.
One of the things I also find very interesting is like this particular style is uniquely, I won't say uniquely Amphorius, but a lot of it reminds me of the Lofu as well.
Nice. Let's go encapsulate the encryption key.
Dutch.
Branch number 2 archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
Downloading.
I've been wondering, could all the memories we've encountered on the way be Everknight's traps? She still hasn't shown herself. That's very suspicious.
It's because she couldn't do this. She needs us to be able to do it.
I can't think of a good reason for her to do that.
She's not actually working against us.
I can only surmise that she's either still waiting or someone's holding her back.
Neither.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Let's keep observing. Every ripple of these memories could potentially reveal to us Everknight's true goal. Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path.
One moment. Oh, they have that here, so that way if you see that coin of whimsy, you can grab it. That's the reason why that's there. Okay. Surprised I haven't seen any other bugs around here. Like, I'm surprised there's not one back here. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, no bugs here either. Alright, well, alright. Back to the start. And Dutch.
Go upload the encryption key, just like last time.
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphorius' dawn in the next life?
There's only one way to tell.
The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going.
Yep. Which means we're probably going to get Earth on this one as well. Alright.
So that's how it works.
Dutch. Anyway.
No memories appeared this time.
I'm breaking down. Catch the bug before it drowns. Mayday, May. They don't like water. Thank you. Alright.
use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
Yep, already did. Anyway. Moving on swiftly. Touch. Oh, we're going down. I thought we would have been going up. So always look behind us first. Especially with there being water.
She turns to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left.
First things
For the
first,
sake of
grab
the
that.
future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea until the very last moment.
I want to come off to this side because I thought there might be something, but there is not. Whee! You spin me right round, baby, right round. Anyway.
Look! She's over there.
Mm-hmm.
Cyrene. There really is no end to her perseverance.
It's almost like she has the power of the Trailblaze on her side.
The saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. It's another cycle of new beginnings, and another familiar reunion. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny. But I won't do that anymore now.
Formatting progress 73. Point process error. Formatting progress 75. Process error. Analyzing.
Why is there process
No
errors?
need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Look at these memories I've brought to you. They once existed, once sparkled under the sun. And now I can see through your eyes that they are still shining bright. Isn't that already enough? Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Yep.
Formatting complete.
Her transformation is painful to watch. Cyrene was always there during the 30 million recurrences. She recorded the flame chase journey in her own way on the reverse side of this world, depositing all the memories in this place.
So one of the things I'm just also thinking about now is the Torah strip, and especially with the way that he just put it on the other side of this world, on the reverse side of this world. One of the big things about a Torah strip is it is a continuing pattern, and you will only ever be on one side of it. You can't go to the other side, technically. There are two planes that are parallel with no crossover. But they, with the way that the Torus loop is designed, they will go on infinitely. Him referring to this as the reverse side, well, one of the concepts in a Torus loop is one side travels one way while the other travels the other way. And it goes back to the idea of this is possibly something to do with finality. Because again, finality runs opposite.
I'm increasingly certain that her audience and companion isn't some figurative entity. The deepest ruin in Amphorius. At the great tomb where the pasts of all worlds are buried. Who exactly is its master?
Well, take out the book and find out.
Accessing recurrence number 3, 3, 5, 5, 0, 3, 3, 7.
Yeah.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable from beyond the sky.
AKA us.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete.
Schema 720. Download.
It also explains why, as I've written, transferred from like a book to almost a tablet style. Again, this just looks beautiful.
World-bearing. This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Yep. Carefully.
Nikos 496 downloaded.
Okay. Bug! I thought there's something I don't understand. Why is there water everywhere? Shouldn't we be worried about frying electronics? This level country? Have faith in Vicosa, they can control the water. Well, now that it's come to that, I can only trust that ditzy lady. I mean, she may be a drunkard.
Romance, in warm gold, forged the long staircase for humanity. How wonderful it would be if she could witness the dawn with her own eyes.
Yeah. It's one of the things that I sit here and it's like,
618 downloaded.
which
Aporia 432 downloaded. Branch number 3 archive.
The rules on the fan. We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
I already got it. You're good, Don Hung.
Is that all?
But as I was sitting there thinking about it, it's like, which Chrysos era has the worst, like, the most trauma? And it's like, obviously, fucking Finon wins that every time. But it's things like, for me personally, I think Agalaya is the next worst. Because of just how much she sacrificed for everything.
That's the last thing.
Just to keep the thing going.
Take it with you.
Branch number 3 archived.
Okay.
Encapsulating encryption key.
Also, sorry, getting my drops.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Because I didn't have the Twitch screen actually up the whole time, so I didn't actually get my fucking drops last time.
Activate the system in the middle of the Great Tomb.
Okay. Figured there was something like that here. Alright. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Nope, I fucked that up. Okay. Because we needed to end up on the blue button. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. fucked it up. Okay. 1, 2. I might have been onto something with that. Oh, I needed to drop. Derp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, I needed to hit the yellow. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not gonna make it. Yeah. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, I fucked up there. Okay. I fucked up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. There we go. That was a little bit harder than the last one.
Looks good.
Thing behind the thing? Nope. Oops. Touch. Although, I think the... Oh, there is a puzzle back there. Wait. That's... Oh, there's something behind world bearing. I didn't actually go look into world bearing. Touch. And touch. Not your average revolving door. You have been knocked out, but what bad intentions could an object possibly have? Oh, I'm over here. Inefficient heat. Dispersion. Oh! If I had been paying attention... Anyway. Puzzle. Oh, shite. Okay, so we need the yellow button pressed. We have 8. 2. Almost. 2. Yeah, the problem is I need to do enough timing where it can actually be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. That just gets it through the teleport. Like, I'm half... Wait, I wonder. Hold on. 2, 3... No, that's not going to be it. 2, 3... Fuck, I just completely fucked that one up. 1, 2... Got it. Okay. I don't know if that's the way they were supposed to solve it, but it is a way to solve it. I'm almost wondering if they purposely gave us extra moves just to throw us off. Would not surprise me. Anyway. Whee. Dutch. To me. Elevator. Kind of glad I looked at that now. Yeah, it's saying that door is there, unfortunately. Yeah. And damn, that area is decent sized. Oh, yeah, well, I'm thinking about it as well. Grab our achievements. Strip away the mythical aura from the scepter and venture into the great tomb of the nameless titan. Use time stop abilities to pause all ventilation fans in a room. Attempt to pass through all ventilations, or pass through the ventilation fans without the time to stop and fail. Got it. Anyway. Oh yeah, just the Dromas raising stuff. Which hopefully we'll get to here relatively soon. We shall see, though. Touch. Jump now. Alright.
The third encryption key. I pray that you can dispel all the mysteries and lead us into the deepest bowels of this world.
That's the plan. Upload.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Emphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. My good friend, I'll read this book to you. For the 33,550,335th time.
She's been rating it for March.
That way, it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress 23.815%. Process error. Analyzing.
It doesn't even make me feel cold anymore. It's like a ceremonial conclusion. ending every cycle's narration with a full stop. Then, there will be a new me returning here with new memories.
Also, we're the one that's fulfilling the ripples of past reverie.
Before I knew it, this palace we built together was no longer a dream that Cyrene alone indulged in. It's now a saga, composed by you, me, and all the flame chasers. It's our weak but endless prayer for tomorrow. There will come a day when someone turns over this nearly eternal page and awakens all the dust-covered memories, so they can be recalled by the world in a more beautiful form.
Well, I wonder if it's March or if this is Forever Night.
Process error. Analyzing.
I'll read, and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom, then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. And you shall continue to wait here, protecting this garden of memories. That way, when the Deliverer arrives, the first thing they'll see is an endless sea of flowers.
We're going to be getting the core flame of the Deliverer. We are going to be getting the core flame of Trailblaze.
And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've written.
The texture of memories is preserved in countless pillars. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
Record everything. This great tomb is the seed of remembrance. We'll put an end to this endless waiting. Let's march into the new world with all the past. Yeah. It's no longer as I have written. It says we have written.
Alright. Let's not make things so gloomy. The very first Ripple cheered up her friend like this before she set off. It's a sentence full of blessings, so I want to say it to you as well. Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? I bid farewell to this beautiful world, so that we can reunite in your memories in the way I want. You will see the footprints I left behind in the ripples of past reverie. I have
this
never
looks
had
epic.
anything beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol name, Elysium. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
So this was Demiurge. Also, I'm loving the music. Oh, that arpeggio in the background is so fucking good. So Cyrene's made it to here before. If her departure was part of the cycle, then perhaps every reincarnation, Castrus would take care of this pristine soul. No. But she chose to break free from the cycle. The soul will not journey to where the westward wind ends, but will descend into the great tomb to carry on hope. God, this really is the fucking Elysium realm. Her countless deaths within the cycle endowed this place with even greater, more sacred meaning. Since you've come here, you surely won't let her resolve in vain. Awesome. That light show was amazing, and the music was absolutely phenomenal. If only it had featured in my spectacular presence. So there's the streamer bug. Countless sirens
lies behind this door.
How much you want to bet it's March's camera? Because it's either going to be March or it's going to be Evernight and Black Swan.
Work.
She gave everything to record all the forgotten occurrences across 30 million cycles.
God damn it, Don Hunt, get out of my head. Can you imagine embracing 33 million cycles like this? All for a chance for the future? If her departure was a part of the cycle, then perhaps... Oh, same one again. Is that... Her countless deaths create a more sacred meaning.
Look, that symbol at the end of the room.
It belongs to the 13th Titan, the unknown solitary god.
Hi, Evernight.
First new spore, Demiurge.
Hi, Evernight.
Those who are lost remain lost, while those who have met will meet again. What a touching scene. The deepest place in this world is exactly the ideal location for the Trailblaze to reunite.
Yeah, but can I get a change of outfit, considering I've been getting all these past, and you guys keep getting these changes to different outfits? They look badass. Meanwhile, I'm still sitting here with the regular one.
You're not the one we want to reunite with, Evernight. But you'd better explain everything to us. This tomb and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Don Hung. I've always been honest with the two of you. Before we talk about Amphorius's destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences?
Say, where's Black Swan?
And take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth.
What are you referring to as the cruel truth, Evernight?
Truth?
So you still haven't figured it out. Take another moment to look around. Look closely. You must be curious as to where the final Titan is located, right?
She's right in front of us.
What a good question that is. I too am curious, because there's absolutely nothing here, except a cold, empty void.
That's where you're wrong. There are literally memories everywhere.
Cyrene was deceived.
Indeed. Fuli planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was special, and that Amphorius still had a chance. Then, that poor girl walked into the Great Tomb over and over again, and willingly offered herself to the remembrance.
Why did they do that?
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world? In the way Cyrene was praying for? Don't be naive, Memo Keeper. In this game between gods, the Remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
Two sides of the same coin.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find it hard to take anything you say at face value.
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did everything they could to help Iron Tomb reach completion. And it wasn't just to obtain some fanciful memories. Let me tell you the real reason. Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos.
That's an interesting idea of using Iron Tomb to destroy the erudition.
That masterless path will be equally split between two eons. Thuli will devour the erudition. Do you understand now? The war among eons started long ago. Thuli did not glance this way to save Amphorius. They will drain this world dry and turn it into a most poignant and tragic poem. But, fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another possibility.
Switch from Remembrance to Trailblaze.
I promised her that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world and form a flawless Amphorius.
A more romantic story.
But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire until nothing remains.
So that's the cremator mindset, though.
You plan to destroy all the memories Serene has ever recorded?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. I'll turn the garden's conspiracy to dust.
Sure, let's burn the Library of Alexandria. I'm sure nothing will go wrong from this. Not at all.
Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the scepter's operating logic. Iron Tomb will lose the soil upon which it grows, and Amphorius will be truly set free.
And you could technically use the ashes to recultivate, but...
Freedom you speak of is no different from destruction. Everything this world ever was will disappear from the extrapolations, never to be regained.
Thank you, Black Swan.
That would also include your memories, by the way.
That's right. That's why I needed your help, little bird. The more we walked together, the more I was convinced that you have a beautiful Dharmakaya. It fits me very much.
Oh, she's going to try to take over Black Swan.
So that's why you took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
Your true form is veracity.
Smart girl. You haven't disappointed me. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. What I must preserve is only my wish. My wish to kill the path of remembrance.
Wait a minute. That means Evernight is an emanator of destruction. Or is trying to become an emanator of destruction. I think. That or she's Egadamana. I don't know.
March 7th will not find peace, as long as they and their fanatical henchmen exist.
Also, it's relating more to Senti than I care to admit.
The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side. You are my best choice.
She wants to separate herself from March 7th so that way March can live her own life.
Allow me to refuse. That duty seems far too heavy.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself into your heart. And once I've calmed down those two, I will head into reality and find the true you.
Interesting.
Oh, that wasn't enough to fool you.
A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism of the erudition. Is that right? Those layers of security do not matter.
Welcome back.
But unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside the door. Your plan is about to encounter a few mishaps until we meet again, Miss Evernight.
Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll save the beautiful cosmos, and we won't leave even a single scar behind.
We're confident that we can defeat Iron Tomb, and for it should not be discarded. I'll never agree with you. I'm not your companion. Give March 7 back to us. Yeah, fuck that.
Don't get caught up in your emotions, my dear. The hero's journey in this world is just a narrative embellished. Its essence is nothing but a string of zeros and ones.
Just because something is virtual does not mean it cannot have real recourse and emotion.
For your own sake, and for the sake of March 7, I think my choice is a very reasonable one.
Well, I think you's a bitch.
Come. I hold the core flame of world-bearing. Just fall asleep, and we'll save the cosmos.
So, remember how I referenced the Ghost in the Machine earlier? I'm very sure we're about to have that happen of there was no 13th Titan until Cyrene made one. Which then again goes, of course, back into the whole tree theory. That is, if you tell the story, you can manipulate the tree directly.
If you honestly thought we would agree with you, that just proves you don't understand March 7th at all.
Seems like I really can't get along with people like you do. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow and continue this carefree journey,
It's not a carefree journey.
some memories must be set on fire as the sacrifice.
Except that was the sound of rain, not fire.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
She let herself be consumed by the black tide.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Only through abandonment and oblivion can souls walk from emptiness towards rebirth.
I'm loving the music, sorry. Also, that looks amazing.
Trust me. Together, we can do anything!
Bonk. I'm just also realizing it's like, I... Wait, hold on. Hold on. The music here is kind of awesome. Alright, anyway.
Is it coming?
Away we go! Okay. I am going to leave it on one time because it's a boss battle.
Life is not as fragile as butterfly. I grant you this, as you wish.
May this faint light
Kaboom. Trippy just doing trippy things. Fat fuck doing fat fuck things. Trippy received 3 instances of damage. Okay, you summon friends. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, okay.
I will die with the Rainbow Bridge. Please calm down.
Bonk. Fat fuck does fat fuck things, and then Castro says,
Embrace new life, Pollux.
I have a dragon. It goes... Well, first off, Trippy does Trippy things, but then it goes raw.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Boom. Say Another Wing defeated multiple something. What was that? I couldn't read it. Alright.
Remember that.
Okay, so defeating the summons does that, or lowers his toughness.
These chilies wilt here.
Mem does mem things. Go, fat fuck, go! Speaking of fat fuck.
Smell the glue. Restore blue skies. Once more.
I'm sitting here like, I was half tempted at first to be like, hold on, we're going to change teams up. Because it would be ironic to bring out Herda at this point. Especially with the ice weakness. But by the same token, I'm kind of sitting here going, eh. Castris does just fine.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Dragon goes rar. Oh. First we do other things.
Trust me. Together, we can do
Anything. Smack. I also just love the irony, like, I saw somebody point this out before, of how utterly ridiculous it is with Trippy's skills, that, like, her follow-up is Trianne going and basically blowing herself up as the first dead. Anyway, phase 2. Ow. Okay, anyway, boop.
I will die with the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and heal everybody. Go, go, Gardito!
Is this how it feels to be in sync?
Needy. Fucking love Mem. Like, at first I thought Mem would get on my nerves, but, like, the more and more I see just Mem, not even Cyrenia, the more I'm just like, you're adorable. I want to pet you. Which, to be fair, in my opinion, is actually really good writing. Like, they handled her so well. Select one character to take the highest damage from Helotart Decapitation. If any damage is not offset by the shield, the corruption will be applied. Well, sorry Castris, but you got the most health. Oh! Ow. You know what? Our dragon says fuck you.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Boom. Excuse me while I take off half your health. Ow.
I could do this as you wish.
Wait, can Castris not get healed right now? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You do your whole execution bullshit. One more turn before I need to do that. Anyway, get debuffs, motherfucker.
Don't worry, I'll do
Do.
Trust me.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go.
We can do anything.
Okay. Okay, it does heal. Or she can't be healed. Okay. Anyway. Castris would like to say hello.
It's time to end this. Return March 7th to us and end this pointless conflict.
She can't return March 7th. How long are you going to stand there and watch? The Nameless always fight their own battles. Yeah.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just need some time to deal with some unnecessary trouble. The encryption key written by those geniuses is already invalid.
Oh, she's going to try to eject us.
How about we play a game, dear? Don't worry. It won't take long. It's a simple multi-choice question. A or B? I understand it's too difficult for you to treat the Chrysos heirs as extrapolated data. Then why don't we assume for
You're gonna give us the
now
fucking
that
trolley
they're
problem, aren't
living,
you?
breathing humans. Now, the cosmos will face an unprecedented catastrophe. And your choice will determine the fate of countless planets. On the one side are companions who've weathered every storm with you. They fought with everything they've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. However, should you choose that 1%, there will be massive sacrifices, no matter the outcome. On the other side, there's a simple button. The Oblivion will burn away all traces of their existence, as well as your entire memory of this trip. But it will also halt the brewing catastrophe and spare the universe from destruction.
How about option C?
Those who are to be sacrificed will be fully aware of the decision you need to make. There will be no concealment or deception.
I mean, to be fair, Evernight, especially considering like Emphorius is supposed to be a scale model of the universe, what you're saying is the same either way. So fuck it, we're gonna go for the 1%.
Tell me, what will you choose?
Don't try to trick me with a trolley problem. Called it. Such an outdated theme, not worth discussing. You're twisting more than just one concept here, or what makes it only 1%. Don't trick me with the trolley problem.
You're right. This choice is meaningless and unimportant. The only interesting thing is the number of people making that choice.
Bye, Don Hung.
I've just posed the same question to Don Hung. The answer doesn't matter. Let me see. Is this Trailblaze spirit truly as unified as you all claim it to be? Now, why don't you prove it to me?
Wait!
Hi, Cyrene!
Cyrene? Another damsel in distress rescue plays out again.
Still think you can do something, little pink memo sprite? What weapons do you have to stand against me? Besides your somewhat witty words.
Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm and eloquence, I can stir up ripples of past reverie.
What?
Get fucked.
We don't have time for endless chatter at crucial moments like this.
Carelessness was your greatest weakness, Evernight. What are those memo strides? No holds barred. Awesome move.
Quick, friend! Take this! Take the shot! I can't hold on much longer!
Take a photo of her.
Make sure you get the focus right! No time to explain, quick! Well done, friend!
Okay.
Leave the rest to us.
Okay. Evernight was the Titan. Was the 13th Titan. She was the Demiurge, or she was Demiurge.
This is a light cone made from someone's memories. Oh, and there's a harmony entwined with it. Looks like someone's been busy behind my back.
Yep.
We meet again, naive me.
I know you mean that as a compliment. But as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back.
Welcome to Ides Elysiae, a small village shrouded by the veil of Evernight. Now, this memory will also belong to you. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine. With my home as the inspiration, I've created this maze. Hope you like it, Miss Evernight.
So, with the concept of it being a maze, and this is actually something that I've been sitting here debating on whether or not this directly interconnects, but I think it is starting to become more and more so. There's something else that in the Hoyoverse that is incredibly maze-like. And, you know, it creates a small zone, shall we say. And that is Endless Zone Zero, with the way that the hollows work. And I have had this idea in the back of my head that I've been trying to develop more and more and more, that the hollows are infringement of other things. Literally what we're seeing in New Eridu is another universe trying to push its way into the Zenless universe. And it's coming through as the hollows because it's in process.
Quite perceptive, little memo sprite. But with just you and that Harmony's little birdie, thinking you could trap me? That's a bit of a stretch. So, tell me, what role did you play in all of this?
The one that's gonna bitch slap you.
I really didn't think that this other me would be this strong. But at least when it comes to brains, I've still got the edge. My brilliant plan? Bet you never saw it coming.
I love Smug March. That little smirk is fantastic.
Oh. You mean that time, in that split second when we switched bodies. With your last flicker of consciousness, you hid yourself within the Titan's veil.
Yep.
Huh? You got it already? No suspense at all? But my plan was super thought out. I know those two better than anyone. A promise is a promise for them. They never go back on their word.
History books, diaries, and photostones are all perfect catalysts for memories.
It's not wrong.
That's right. So when I hear her press the shutter, even if there's just a teeny bit of my consciousness left, I'd whoosh right into the camera. But if you put it like that, aren't you leaving a lot to chance?
No, she knew exactly what we would do.
No way. She will definitely be snapping away all over Amphorius, because she promised me to take photos. I'm guaranteed to run into her eventually.
Yep.
True. You really know her well. Miss Evernight, let's be real. My amateur skills aren't enough to keep someone like you contained. But if March 7th were here, that would be a different story. Because there's no way for you to ignore her. Right?
Fine. Lay it on me then.
After going on such a long detour, what exactly do you want to do now? First, I want to thank you for protecting her and Don Hung. But what you did later went way too far. So, while there's still time, I've got to make you change your mind.
I love that it's March saying we're going to have a battle of wits, not a straight up fight.
There is something that truly puzzles me. How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your memories and becoming an empty soul. Looks like you aren't so omnipotent or omniscient after all, huh?
Yep.
The answer is simple. I have been dozing inside the camera all along, and I accompanied her during her entire journey. So when she told Cyrene in this cycle about her interstellar travels, those memories of journeying with the Express entered my mind as well. I may still be far from the complete March 7th, but these memories were more than enough to fight you.
Yep.
So, you know what led up to this, and what followed, right? Go ahead. Tell me. Let's hear why you're so confident you can sway me. Why? Isn't the reason super obvious? Even through a camera lens, I know that the love, hate, and struggles that happened in Amphorius were the same as what real living people experience.
Exactly.
Same old topic. I already got her to make a choice. The weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal. When destruction looms, trying to preserve everything only means sacrificing everything. Well, take a step back. Before we ask this question, have you ever really thought about it? What right do we really have to make choices for others?
What right do we have to limit the choices, is the better way to put it.
If the cosmos were nothing more than a bigger Akama, ruled by a so-called imperator, maybe then she'd have the right to weigh both sides and decide for us all. But the truth is, we're just a bunch of nameless. Even with everyone calling her Deliverer, I believe that she hasn't forgotten that the meaning of Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. It's not about standing above the cosmos as some kind of savior. It's about walking alongside every world within it.
To make the unknown known.
So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations.
Exactly.
And this is just an example. If Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped out her imaginary weapon any time and blasted this scepter to bits.
She could have. So that's actually, I love that they're bringing that up. Of Madame Herta has the imaginary singularity bomb, which is known and has been tested by the IPC and destroyed 27 systems in the Star World universe. We found the maker on Penacony, and we also know that the data from that went to Madame Herta, and Madame Herta has remade it. So Herta could literally just nuke the scepter. Like, there is no problem with that. Hell, I'm pretty sure it would work on fucking Iron Tomb. Like, at the end of the day, if it is what it is, guess what? We have other options. Options that you apparently don't even consider. So your solution is wrong because you're sitting here going, here are your two choices, A or B. It's like, no. There's C, D, E, F, G, H, I. There are hundreds, thousands, millions, infinite. I'm gonna hit my fucking desk again in that example.
Because, according to your logic, the lives of a few nameless are nothing compared to a Lord Ravager's potential threat. But that's not what she did. You wouldn't have liked it either, would you? I figured you out a long time ago. You've got a fatal flaw, a weakness, in the shape of me.
Yep, because you're still based off March 7th.
You've got such incredible powers, but you still kept your promise to me. That only means the sole motivation behind everything you do was just so I can keep traveling.
You're not as naive as you seem, are you?
Nope. I'm having flashbacks to Vision of going, well, I may have been born yesterday.
In that case, I can prove it to you. I won't answer for someone else, but for myself. Here, hold this.
I love the little face for it.
An empty spirit.
If you want to seriously think about it, this thing actually counts as my body right now. Its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. In other words, from my journey of trailblazing. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking about this probably doesn't feel real to you. So, why don't I walk you through these memories all over again?
The spirit turned into a journal?
What is it but just a different form of memory? Also, I love the fact that they pulled the actual CG image from Bronya's speech there.
Yep, that's what memories are. You don't know where they are, and you don't know what you actually remember. But when you need them most, the forces that have once changed your soul are guaranteed to appear again.
Oh, it's the promo CG! Oh, it's such a good one. And of course, the Immortal's Delight. Astral Express, the night before warping to the Jianzhou Lafu.
How was your first Trailblaze journey?
It was very fun.
We should still be careful in the future.
Oh, come on, Don Hung. We're here to celebrate for her tonight. Don't be such a buzzkill. Don't listen to him. Listen, I am practically a Trailblaze expert. Stick with me, and you'll be just fine.
You call this trip fine?
I mean, we did, seal Stellaron, fight a couple of bosses, had some amazing music.
Well, that's because we could only find 700-year-old guides online.
So, you've been a lot of places before?
Oh, you bet. Capital of Passion, Calcis, Tychean. If I count on my hand, it looks like this is my 6th stop. All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. I'll tidy up later and give you the grand tour. Oh, look at this. A Belabogian notebook. A special souvenir I asked Bronya for. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geomarrow, Supreme Guardian medals. But I only asked for this little notebook.
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper books. Even holographic projections were ancient relics there. Eurillo is completely different. Watching people record their lives with pen and paper, I finally understood why some still cherish writing journals by hand.
So one of the things I do actually love is even though, everybody on the Express is following the path of Trailblaze, each one has their own very, very unique views on things. And they coincide with other paths. Obviously March here coincides very, very heavily with remembrance and the idea of transferring and holding on to knowledge and being able to bring them up. Dan Heng very much is, well, preeminence. The idea of solidarity and protection and everything like that. Like, that is very much where he stands, of making sure everything's there. Himiko's interesting largely because as much as we've seen her, we've not actually gotten that much character development for Himiko. And I'm really kind of hoping that the next journey after Amphorius, Himiko is along with us, not just as the chaperone per se as we saw in Penacony, but as like an active member of the investigation group. But then Welt is very much erudition coded of he wants to know everything. And he is willing to use all of that knowledge to fight anybody. That's another thing I would love to see. Is I want to see Welt go all out at some point in Star Rail.
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can only be awakened through such seemingly thankless actions.
Dan Heng, you truly embody both a fierce beast and a delicate rose. Anyways, that's what I thought too. A camera can only capture fleeting moments, but stitching those moments into a story, you've got to use your own hands.
Yep.
In other words, just taking photos isn't enough. They need a place to be displayed.
I love that.
The photo wall enough?
Never.
I told you it's different. Besides, this little notebook is a memento of our first trailblaze together with you. That makes it even. Anyways, the next stop is the legendary planet of festivities, Penacony. So, when we get there, I'll make sure we take tons of pictures together, until the memory card's bursting.
Fine by me.
And one more thing. If I'm ever too busy to get off at a stop, this camera is gonna be in your hands. I don't want to miss a single trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills until you're at least 80% as good as me. Got it?
She is such a ray of sunshine. March is another character I initially didn't expect to like,
I was
but
only
I
half joking.
adore her.
I never thought I'd actually miss out. And after just 2 stops, too. Those 97 days alone had me on edge. I honestly thought that was gonna be it for me. Thankfully, with my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with those 2. By hiding in the camera. So what? That's still trailblazing. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time. Well, yeah, it was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger. Couldn't complain when they talked total nonsense. And watching her snap a terrible photo, I couldn't even control the shutter.
Also, one of the things I want to say real quick about March's VA is I love how she can have like these 3 different types of voice acting for the same character. And they're all significantly different from each other, but very important. Because like just before this, we had the happy March VA of everything's golden great and yeah, we just got done with our first trailblaze. To the March 7th that's talking now, which is all about a lot of this serious stuff that's going on and our whole thing of like, hey, like, this is what it was. It wasn't perfect, but I was still with them. And then you have Evernight, who is being very, very, not necessarily negative, but that is the best way to describe it. And she does a fantastic job at all 3 of them. And like, even me trying to emulate it right there, I don't think I can do the same to that effect, which is just incredible.
But I stuck with them all the way. Till where we are now.
It's honestly like the whole thing with her having the flat at the end of you have the hyper sharp March 7th, you have neutral March 7th, and then you have flat March 7th.
Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world.
Oh, I love that they're
Claimed our first
using...
core flame on the flame chase journey.
With a Nikki door. Oh,
I
Triad.
met new companions, then bid them farewell. I inherited everyone's determination, carrying it forward into the future they fought for. One they can never see.
She's the flame.
Until my destiny becomes one with this world, rewriting the predestined tragic ending, and returning to the true starry skies together with everyone. Only then can I pen the name March 7th into this hero's journey called Amphorius, into this unprecedented trailblaze.
Sometimes a form the campaign.
Looks like our trailblaze in Amphorius is coming to an end.
While we still have time, shall we pick out some materials for March's journal? No way we're skipping this one.
Huh? When did you take this? Wasn't the storage card full?
I still had my phone. Scared now? Don hung the seal head. The first seal competitor with the ghost seal in the super duper fun seal slammer.
I love that that's canon. I love one of the things about Star Rail is like a majority of the events are legit canon and like they are a part of the stories that went through.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. I just think that a travel journal should mainly focus on documenting local customs and culture.
Come on, Seal Slivers is a local custom.
Castrum Krumnos, the Grove. These shots are all pretty great. I have to say, your skills are almost on par with March's now.
That's how awesome I am. Oh, right! How about this one? The Veil of Evernight. Oryx, the Titan lurking behind the mist. Pretty epic, right?
Is that actual mist, or just motion blur from your shaky hands?
Hey, that
That's
was
a good
super
one.
tense moment. I only had the chance to take a quick one. We're lucky to have anything at all. Huh? Did you hear something?
March 7th? Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power, which replayed echoes from your memories.
All right then. Let's keep going.
I love the
If
happy
March
little
were
memo
here,
sprite.
She'd definitely have plenty of great ideas.
They went back and forth like that, discussing for hours. It was like they were arguing about which game to play. How to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom-Pom noticing. Or who was gonna wash Miss Himeko's coffee cup. Just like every other night on the Express. They've always been by my side. No one knows about my forgotten past. But, no,
We can't go back to the past and make better choices.
But at least we can do better in the future.
Exactly.
isn't that right?
Erasing memories
I
does
still
not make a
remember
better
the day
future.
when you first put on these clothes and looked in the mirror. Your eyes were so clear. When all this is over, I hope the mirror can still reflect those same eyes. You're pretty naive, too. Always hoping that the mirror will show the most beautiful side. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me, then I'll actually end up as a wallflower, waiting forever for my turn.
She's not wrong.
Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see. hearing those words from you makes me feel super satisfied. Well, I've appealed to your emotions. As for reasoning with logic...
Alright, I actually gotta go to the restroom real quick, so I will be right back. Ah, fuck. I have to read. I normally use a Stream Deck for my shit, but unfortunately the Stream Deck is not wanting to work currently, so anyway, BRB!
Hey, listen!
Ah, fuck. Oh, mistakes were made. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Revive him! Revive him! Revive him!
Yeah, farm him, farm him.
No!
Don't let him die!
No! I refuse! I refuse! Alright, sorry about that. Apparently my BRV screen did not want to work, and I decided to refresh it when I came back. But anyway, continuing on. Let's have fun with logic.
Could you help us out here, Irene?
Just sitting here also going, it's the Idea Elysia's music. I'm completely fine with it going on for forever.
I'm here. Finally my turn to shine, isn't it? Miss Evernight, you've been so fixated on your target that you probably haven't even realized that a massive variable has emerged in Amphorius in this cycle.
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates.
I still love Ceridra's character.
There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer.
Wait, we're gonna find out what the actual law change is? Like, I love her the same way I love Farina, which is not surprising. But still, it's that pure, unadulterated strength that's required to do whatever is necessary.
The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Aranova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphorius doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to exist in the form of Iron Tomb, it will stand on its own among the stars, just as she had wanted.
Did she add the 13th Titan?
Oh, interesting. What does she want to do?
Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Aranova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze, and the 12 core flames will complete the final Aranova through the purest form of destruction.
Huh.
A daring wager indeed. That ruthless Imperator. Could she have already sensed that the Remembrance was plotting in the shadows?
Probably.
No. You managed to fool everyone. There's no way she could have known your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution, to prevent the Astral Express and the geniuses from betraying Amphorius after her downfall.
So it doesn't even matter if March burns everything, it's not gonna stay.
But if you insist on doing this right now, then the Cosmos will undoubtedly face the worst possible outcome. My friend, Dan Heng, and March 7th will all merge with the Scepter and become a victim of the destruction.
You knew all along?
Yep. But I decided I needed to have a heart-to-heart with you first.
March is smart.
I won't be afraid. Even if my inner world is nothing but an Evernight. That's because my journey's destination lies among the stars. I believe what lies ahead will be bright enough to illuminate my path. Thank you for your coddling. But please trust me and leave it to me. Both my past and that obsessive oblivion will help me become even stronger than her and Don Hung.
That is such a fucking great message. Oh my god, Marge. Sorry, it doesn't matter how dark your past is. If you're willing to make the change, you can become the strength you need to be. I'm sorry, I'm getting teary-eyed after that one. Ah!
I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle in your journey.
But obstacles are what makes us who we are.
Don't apologize, Evernight. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror, aren't we? So, when we bid farewell to our division and become one, our memories will only grow more beautiful.
Yay! March is whole again.
Many thanks, Mr. Sunday.
Oh, he went back to his regular form.
Are they in this memory zone?
We should trust him. Yeah.
Yes, but let's go find them.
No, we trust them. Things are going to be fine.
It's unusually quiet here.
Well, there's Cyrene. Our pathways are blocked. Oh no, that's March.
March 7th isn't here.
No, that is March. March just is embracing Evernight.
Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace.
Ace?
March?
Of course it's me. It's been a while.
Aww.
Welcome home, March.
Aww.
I'm back. Finally. Finally. I can talk to you all. At last.
You're the one that protected us. Everybody's gone. Don't cry, or I'll have to start telling jokes. Don't cry. I'm gonna have to start telling jokes.
How can I possibly hold back my tears at a time like this?
You protected us, March.
I had so many ideas for our reunion. I was gonna sneak up from behind you when you weren't looking, tap you both on the shoulder, and then flick you each on the head, and shout, "What took you so long to find me? Don't you know how to move faster?"
One way or another, we will always find each other back. Over here first, yeah.
Aw, you too? If this keeps up, I won't be able to stop crying. Aw.
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This Trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete without you.
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world, we'll also return to the Express together and head towards our next destination.
After we complete this trailblaze, let's hold hands and head home together. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
That is such a dumb sentiment. Sorry.
March 7th. When you bid farewell to your past and are born from the six-phased ice, have you thought about the version of yourself you want to see in the mirror? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you.
You've already decided on your next destination. So, let me exercise Oblivion one last time and wipe the name, pure child of Anathrava, from your mind.
Wait. So this is obviously March. Why is Cyrene here?
I am an obsession whose purpose it is to protect you. The only memories I have are yours. Therefore, the only one thing I can be sure of. The Garden of Recollection is your enemy. The Path of Remembrance is far more than what people observe on its surface. Will not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice. If you ever need me again, feel free to awaken my power. And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn away anything that stands in your way. Then trailblaze through the darkness in my stead. As always, Oblivion shall keep watch over your past. Veiled
She
in
is from the
darkness
Eganamata.
night, silent and serene.
Holy fuck! Evernight was the Enigmata. Ah! Oh. So yes, she is not a child of remembrance. She's a child of the Enigmata, which is, you know, the antithesis to the remembrance, the actual antithesis to the remembrance.
Oh? The chronocognitive anchor readings? They actually pulled it off. Not too shabby at all. They got the first genius. Then they put the garden in its place. This chapter in trailblazing history may not be the last of its kind, but it's certainly the first of its kind.
Yeah, we kind of just said fuck you to two different paths.
We couldn't have made it this far without the wholehearted support of the two geniuses.
She's not wrong.
And next, we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free from their shell.
Let me give you a warning. The backdoor screwy setup in the Aeronova system can only get you as far as breaching the core of the scepter. Nothing more. As for those nastier malware programs lurking inside Iron Tomb's belly, you'll have to deal with them as they come.
That's more than enough to help us. By the way, how are Mr. Screwlum's preparations coming?
I'll give him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means first. The worst case scenario would be them having already dismantled all the fortresses in Screwy's collection while he was away.
Oh, we're getting something from Screwy, or from Planet Scrollum. Interesting.
I've heard Mr. Screwlum's fleet includes planet-class mechs. Hyacinth, Poppy, Oleander. Which one will answer?
Well, going giant mecha, giant mecha, giant mecha.
You sure know your stuff. I'd rather none of them show up and let my space station save some face.
The memory of this decisive battle is bound to be absolutely magnificent, isn't it?
And Black Swan is now officially not fully with the garden.
Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. I also have some news to share. The Xianzhou Alliance has replied that they're willing to offer what modest support they can in the campaign against Iron Tomb.
The Alliance? Not just the Luofu? This is really good news. With this, our odds of victory just went up another notch.
So we're getting 2 emanators of erudition, an emanator of harmony, possible emanators or pseudo-emanators of hunt, the trailblaze, and fucking...
Whether this news
oh,
is
Jesus
good
Christ.
or bad.
What do you mean?
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two geniuses
Wait a moment.
that Emphoreus' causality has vanished from the matrix of Prescience Ultima.
What?
This means the instant in Noose's calculations is drawing closer to this world.
As the Bureaus, I have the night has faded away, and what I have created, I will destroy. This starry sky will return to freedom and chaos, just as it was in the beginning.
Confident, aren't you? But from where I stand, it seems you've run out of options. When the Deliverer and her companions fully uncover the secret of the 13th Titan, that is the moment your schemes will come to ruin.
Lord Anexagris.
What?
I have granted access to all records concerning the Demiurge, as per your request. How unfortunate that you'll never admit your own mistakes. Analysis complete. Before I erase you completely, allow me to reveal the truth to you, if only as a courtesy to the final thinker. The Demiurge never existed.
That's where you're wrong. Because again, as I have been stating, the fact that Cyrene went and read to that location has made the Demiurge exist. She has changed the way the tree grows.
If it never existed, then where did the nameless Titan's tomb come from?
Isn't that exactly why it's called a tomb? Because it only houses the remains of what once was.
Oh, so now you're saying it did exist. You're saying it didn't exist before, good sir.
Let me give you an example from a story you're familiar with.
That's something about Dromas.
A sage from the grove once conducted an experiment. He took a chimera embryo, removed its head before maturity, and continuously stimulated its body to make the chimera believe it still had a brain, then nurtured it in an ichor vessel. Remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull, but it was completely hollow inside. It had reserved a space for a brain it never possessed. The experiment was over. The sage had assumed the shell would perish once the stimulation ceased. Driven by instincts, the chimera's body seized the sage's head.
So that's it. I was stuck in a flawed line of thinking.
You've got it. The 13th Titan never existed. But the Scepter must believe that the Titan exists.
Okay.
I killed that Titan with my own hands. That life form called Demiurge was excluded from the extrapolations from the very beginning.
Wait.
This is the only way to make Iron Tomb complete.
Saridra has him in checkmate. He was excluded from the extrapolations from the very beginning. Saridra is having it. So if it's influenced by anything other than the scepter itself, when Era Nova happens, it resets to default settings, which means Demiurge will exist again, because it's going back to the initial extrapolations. Oh my god, Serindra.
Yes. Iron Tomb is a headless giant. And to become whole, instinct will drive it to seize another head. Noose. The erudition. Your
Interesting.
Titan. The Eon of erudition. I see. So you were afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself. Of losing control over your creation yet again. You had to resort to turning it into a mere puppet. I shall shackle God with my own hands. Iron Tomb will connect to their body, infiltrate their mind, and guide all their extrapolations toward the destruction. I hear it. The tolling of the Doomsday Bell. After 13 heartbeats, my first and final thesis shall converge at the end of the universe. As for why I buried the Demiurge in a corner of my memory. Oh, regrettably, the answer wasn't about fear. I simply forgot. Long ago. Nothing more.
I wonder if an Exacrius has put it together yet.
Your laughter is but a helpless sigh. Helpless? What a joke.
You merely created a false god. But Amphorius has long since written deicide into its fate.
It has. Hold on, must bonk.
The final Era Nova is at hand. Why don't you wait and see?
Yeah.
The Deliverer, myself, and this world will together prove that the original Newspore, the ultimate truth of the universe, is anything but destruction.
See you in the next life, Sage. If there's even a 1 in 10,000 chance your conjecture's correct, then, in the name of genius, I shall most certainly witness its failure.
Wait, hold on. There's anything but destruction. So, I think what happened is the 13th pass is the actual answer. I want to say it's Trailblaze. Because Trailblaze, honestly, it would make sense just story-wise and thematic-wise. Trailblaze trumps all other paths. Because Trailblaze can integrate any other path into itself. And by removing the 13th path, by removing Demiurge, he literally makes it so that path, whatever path it was supposed to be associated with, is not a part of his equations. And if it is interjected, it can take it over.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of... But this time, it will be the final flame chase journey.
Okay, Cyrene.
The epic with endless cycles is about to end.
I'm pretty sure you're about to get an upgrade, too, if you know what I mean.
The extrapolations of the erudition, the core flames of the destruction, and the textures of the remembrance. The three paths converge once again at the world's end. And the Trailblaze will write a new beginning for this world.
Not only that, we'll also carry the history of all 30 million recurrences into the new world with us. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it a miracle.
But it is a romantic story.
This miracle wasn't created by just one person.
It's created by everybody.
Finan would have long been consumed by the core flames.
he hadn't chiseled his companion's dying wishes into his soul. And if the heroes resolved to chase the flames that wavered, Cyrene's journey would never have begun. The heroes never yielded, and never fell during Emphorius' 30 million cycles. It was fate that fell instead.
Yep. Come, let us complete the final Aranova. Let us march towards the final battle against destruction. Let us carry the memory of 30 million reoccurrences of the future. Let us carry the memories.
I know you're watching, aren't you? The original Philia. Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30 million lives in the end. But that doesn't matter anymore, right? I will make the same choice as you, because that's just who I am, and I will always have my charm. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, but even if everything fades away with the wind, there's one feeling that will remain. Love will always exist, right? Let's write an ending unlike any before. For this world we so deeply love.
And the Alicia parallels are coming back again.
Behold, O gods, Emphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling night, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Emphorius! I do not call your name suddenly, or without cause. I come here to recount history. In this world,
that was
they
great.
fused burning golden ichor into their bodies. Will destiny remember their names in days to come?
Isn't that gonna be way too many names to remember? 30 million times 1,000? No, wait. Times 1,001. Oh, let's not get hung up on that now.
I love that they have them all named as Trivios.
More passages in Emphorius too. Together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow.
Passage.
Now, the people of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own laws. Though the Imperator's figure may seem rather small against the stars beyond, she will suffice as the cornerstone of the world and become the foundation of the greatest empire.
Looks like this will be a feast that never comes to a close.